Hi all, it's Barb coming to you from my craft studio. Got a little bit different setup today. I kind of rearranged over here yesterday because I got this new Cricut mat. It's a 24 by 36 self-filling mat. Um, my other one was only 18 by 24 and I was having a hard time with certain projects trying to cut my fabric to size. So I bought a larger one, and this is the only tabletop in my room that it fits on because it's the only one wide enough. The other ones aren't wide enough. So I had to rearrange a little bit in order to make things fit. Over here, I put my sewing machine right here. So it's on the other table now. But anyways, that's what I did. I also got an order in from Amazon, which was just cardstock. I was really trying to be really good and not really order anything that I didn't need, at least not too often. But I was out of white cardstock, and since I've been trying to craft more, though it's been more making masks than anything. I think I'm up to 203 masks made, and I need to do some more and donate to the grocery store again. But I had to wait because I was out of elastic, and then I was out of fabric. I've got a fabric order coming. I think it's supposed to be here Monday or Tuesday. So I do have enough now that because I bought some from a local fabric store too. So I can do a few more masks with that and some of the others that I still had on hand. But that's it. I did order from HSN just before craft day in April. I think it was the April craft day, because I don't think I ordered from the May one, or maybe it was just before the May one. No, it was the April one, because that's when they first got the crafty cutter cart. I ordered the crafty cutter cart. I ordered it to use downstairs. I've got my food saver on that one and all the accessories in the drawers. If I think about it, I will take a picture and include that at the end. I know some people have reported that it's really unstable, but I found if you follow the instructions when you put it together, it's a lot more stable. Ask me how I found that out. Hubby at first was just tightening everything up as he went, and we kind of started saying, I'm like, it's really, I said, I know it's slightly redesigned, but the other cart that's really similar to this is not that unstable. So I looked at the directions and said, well, it does say that you shouldn't tighten it up until after you do, you should just like finger tighten it until you get it all on, put the wheels on, stand it upright, and then tighten it. And once we undid it, loosened them up and did it that way, it was much more stable. First I was like, it seems like it's off balance, like the one wheel's shorter than the other, which I said it's not. The first time I put it, I put the wheels on wrong. I put the locking things kitty corner from each other, so I put one in the back on one side and the other one on the front on the other side. Once I fixed that, I'm like, oh, that works better. And I also discovered my living room floor is not level, because as soon as I got it, as soon as I wheeled it over into the dining room, I'm like, okay, now the wheels are both all touching the ground. So it's, because it was better after I fixed the wheels, but it was still like a little off. But I'm like, it's not enough that I would worry about it. But once I wheeled it over to the other room, I'm like, it's fine now. So it's the floor in that room. And then when I finished wheeling it into then when I got a second one just before the May craft day. They had or maybe it was on the May craft day, but they had one, an as is one, so I took my chances ordering that. And that one I'm using for my spices, and I brought the paper cart that the spices were on upstairs. But it had one, and that one I used in the kitchen, and it did the same thing in the dining room, was off balance, but it was fine once I wheeled it to the kitchen. So my living room floor is just off balance. It's not level, which I guess no surprise there. It's a really old house, I'm sure, and it's a hardwood floor. So we discovered that when we tore the carpeting up a few years ago. So I think it's some of the boards have just settled more than others, and so it's a little off balance. But when you follow the directions putting it together, it is a much sturdier cart. And if your floors are level, it's even better. But like I said, I did bring that one up. If I think about it, I will take a picture of both of them. I still need to try to make some trays or something to hold the spice jars, because I couldn't use my 4-level stadium anymore because it wouldn't fit under my table. Maybe eventually I can go back to using those if I get some taller legs from IKEA. Those are really kind of expensive, but I would like to have the table that's down there standing height, because I use it as my prep table. And sometimes if I'm doing something that requires a lot of chopping and prepping, my back starts to hurt from, bending over that to that height. So I'd like it to be a little bit taller, which then it would fit with my risers in it for that. But Tiffany's having a Dutch auction sale, which basically means the percentage off gets raised every day, so the sale gets better each day. She recently partnered with Crafter's Companion. She's still going to be designing her products and offering classes and that type of thing, but Crafter's Companion is going to be taking care of the ordering and shipping process. I can't talk. So while they shipped most of her products already to Crafter's Companion, they kept some in their warehouse so they could continue to fill some orders until everything arrived at the new warehouse. So they're trying to get rid of what they kept so that they don't have to move it. They'd rather sell it than move it, even though you still have to ship it, but it's still just a way to kind of get things moved out. So I ordered the paper cart apron for the cart that I brought upstairs that I used to use downstairs. This one's going to be for my vinyl. I do need to get another set of Tiffany's vinyl boxes, and I probably don't need the sleeves. I probably just need the boxes, so it's possible once she gets those back in stock that I may order them there. Do that, or I'll just order a set on HSN where you get everything, because that might actually be cheaper. I know they're having another craft day. I think it's June 8th. That one's not, I feel like I need to sneeze. I'm not going to. It just feels like it. That one is not a 24-hour craft day, but Tiffany has several hours where she's featured, so I'm looking forward to that one. Tiffany hasn't been on air the last 2 craft days. I mean, she's had product, but she hasn't been on. Some Holly Fossum's been doing hers. But I also ordered some of the stamp, die, and stencil pockets. This is the variety pack, so it includes 3 sizes. I would have ordered a individual bag of each, but the only one they had available individually was the medium, so I picked up an extra pack of those. And then I picked up a thing of the Bits, Bobs drawer divider boxes. These go in this unit here. Can you see it yet? This one right here. The little drawers. It helps subdivide those drawers off so that you can corral smaller things. Like in a couple of the drawers, I have them in there, and I have my different sewing machine feet in there, and I would put a label in the bottom of the divider that says which foot it is, so that I'm not going, now which one is that? Because I'm bad. I'd love to be able to get a new sewing machine. They actually have a sale going on at the local quilt shop. Pandemic pricing. I said, oh, I wish I could afford one. They said, well, actually, some of these are really affordable. They're really nice machines, and you can get them. She goes, I mean, by affordable, I mean less than $500. I'm thinking, yeah, but it's $500. I really don't have to spend right now.